welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and welcome to all my interstate and overseas viewers who are still tuning into those cricket videos.
Still tuning in.
Amazing, isn't it?
Still ticking it over.
And it's a bit cooler in Chelsea today.
Oh,
and everybody's a bit happy in Chelsea because Chelsea had a win.
We'll get into that in a minute, but firstly, from days gone by, here's
a bit of regurgitation of some of my headline stories back in the 60s.
Peatling, Morgan, Star and Rupp win. There's no picture of Morgan. I don't know if I've seen a picture of Morgan.
No, they didn't like putting his photo, they just put mine in, but yeah, that's a bit weird. I just brought that up. It's a bit weird because I kicked more goals than him that day, but yeah, that's a very good headline, that Colin, in 1960.
61, Rapania versus Dimbula, this August the 5th, 1961, and 19 goals 5 to 7 goals 8, and you kicked a lazy 7.
7 straight, Colin.
And
7 straight.
Morgan got 6, and of course you got 3 votes, Morgan 1 vote, and Dunlop.
Morgan got 2 votes.
Morgan 2 votes, Dunlop 1 vote.
That was the last home and away game of the season. I finished that with 60 goals for the season, Colin.
60 goals?
Still a record, Colin.
Wow.
Still a record to this day. By a rover. 60 goals to win the league.
And that led to the following year you got into the Women's League Championships, 1962.
That was when I was
yeah, I got that. Oh,
the interstate.
That's fine.
In the league game. That's where am I up there?
There you are, in the league game. So that's a bit of nostalgia from days gone by, which is good. Just a lazy 7 goals.
And we won. And there we are. That's the year we won the premiership.
There you go. First year.
Same year.
You tore it apart.
You
tore it apart that year, didn't you?
When the flag was 69 points.
Wow. So easy. You were celebrating at 3/4 time.
No, we just made a bit. It was a big celebration for a week, Colin, after that.
All right. Well,
so that
that's good.
What punt back to a bit of my good old days back in the Women's League.
So we had the game on the weekend.
Yes.
Chelsea versus Seaford, the round 2 game, and you were there live.
Yeah, I was there. Sure I was.
Tell us about the conditions firstly.
Very good conditions for the start, the first half, and started to get a bit drizzle after 3/4 time. That stopped, but no, it was a very good day for football.
A little bit of wind in the fourth quarter.
Bit of breeze, and actually it was a fair bit of breeze. It was about 3 or 4 goals, but we held them, and no, it was a very good day for football, and a very good crowd too. The Chelsea supporters are down there in the thousands, hundreds.
So how'd they go, Barry?
Well, we got the money by 5 points, but the first half we started off brilliantly. I think we kicked about, this is half-time score, we kicked about 5 goals in the first quarter with the wind. Yeah. And they scored about 1 goal. Yep. But half-time it was 7-4 to 2-5.
So had a healthy lead.
We really started off pretty well. Of course, Toddy Gardner had 20 possessions in first half. 20 possessions, Tom. He's a superstar. But, yeah, we was in control of the game. We got 7 goals in front in the third quarter, and we looked like we were going to have a bit of a wipeout, but they came back in the last quarter and got very close, Colin. 5 points. Yeah,
I know, I saw it.
That's right, you was there for
that. I got a possession in the last quarter.
Yeah, come on the fence, you got it, could have taken the ball home. But it was a very exciting game. I was getting a bit too excited because I was getting very jumpy because I thought they're going to knock us off.
It looked like it. They were coming, and the wind was with them, and just as the Chelsea were tiring a little. Yeah,
and I'll say something about 2-2 and Matty Gardner in the last quarter. They did fire up. 2-2 was reasonably quiet the first 2 or 3 quarters, but in the last quarter he stood up. Yeah. Oh, geez, he did quite, and so did Matty Gardner. Well done, Matty Gardner. You don't get much recognition, fella, but he's a good, tough, honest footballer.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Give us the final scores then, Barry.
The final score was Chelsea 11-7 to Seaford 10-8. And they kicked 5 goals in the last quarter. They kicked 5 goals for 3 quarters. They kicked 5 goals. And that number 20 from Seaford, Luke Smith, he's got a lot of blonde hair in it. Champion of the Rover he is. He kicked one of the longest goals in for a long time for Rover.
Yeah,
the third quarter.
Yeah, well, the crowd was really
number 33, very good footballer. I don't know what his name. Number 33 for Seaford came play the game. Kicked 2 beautiful goals in the last quarter.
There's a fair few Seaford people there from...
A lot of Seaford people there.
No,
well, it's just down the road, isn't it?
Causing a bit of noise in the last quarter.
Oh, no, why not? Because they looked as though they were going to win.
Yeah.
But we held the halfback line held the game up for the last 5 minutes, and including Toddy Gardner and 2-2. So yeah, well done.
Well done. Well, they may feature in the votes.
Well, I don't know about finishing the votes, but he stood up when we needed him, I tell you, because he was coming through, crashing, and what he does best. But I think he's getting better. Next week, we're not playing next week. But
next week's a bye. But well, give us the goal kickers then. Up to the goal kickers.
I haven't mentioned Matty Baxter, but he did play a top game. Matty Baxter with 3 goals.
Yeah.
Hudson Thomas 2 goals, reasonably quiet. Lockie Williams, his first kick in the game, first kick of senior football.
Yeah.
1 goal.
1 goal.
Don't be a player, Lockie Williams, number 41. Freer kick 1, Jaden Attard kick 1, and Richo, the new number 32, he can play.
What about Bywater? What happened with Bywater?
Pretty quiet. But he was putting in. He's going to get better. I reckon he's still got to lose a bit of weight too.
Yeah, lose a little bit of
Curtis
weight.
got to lose a bit more weight, I think.
Sharpen up like me, mate.
Sharpen up.
Now, give us the group of best players then, Barry.
Group of best players are probably Jack. I didn't say anything about Jacko, but Jacko stood up again. Jacko, Matty Baxter, Toddy Gardner, Brad Clark, Attard, and Matty Gardner in the last quarter.
So the votes?
The votes were
1 vote.
1 vote to Jackson Arthur, who were about 27 knockouts, and took a few marks around the ground and played well.
2 votes.
2 votes to Matty Baxter, number 23. He can play, Colin.
Is he playing at full forward or centre half forward?
No, he's a roving half forward flanker.
And 3 votes.
There was no shadow of doubt who got the 3 votes. Toddy Gardner. He had about 33 possessions. Kicked 1 beautiful goal, inspiring goal in the second quarter, about 55 metres. And he's doing a kicking in, Colin, for God's sake.
What?
Doing a kicking in. He's unbelievable, this kid.
Just does it all.
Well, we started probably late in the second quarter. He started kicking out from the full back line, and he runs up and takes a mark, and bang. Toddy Gardner, you're a freak. I told him about 1,000 times.
He's a star. He's the new star of Chelsea.
He is.
Favourite to win the Barry Peatling.
Look, I told you before the season.
Fairest.
I told you before the season started. I said to a few of the fellas down there. I said, look, this fella not only win the best and fairest in Chelsea, he'll win the best and fairest in competition. If these umpires got any eyes.
Okay. Well, sometimes the umpires are just letting a few things go.
But it just does just the hard things. He gets in and out, and you're unreal. Toddy, keep it up.
What about the highlights, Barry?
Highlights. I just said enough about Toddy Gardner, but he is a little champ, really and truly. 30 possessions. As I say, he was even kicking in. Jackson Arthur rucked very well all day again. And he was starting to palm it out in the rovers too, which is a good sign. Plus, he was taking 2 or 3 good marks around the ground, and 2 or 3 possessions. I reckon he had about 27 knockouts. Not bad, is it?
No, it's pretty good.
And this other fella's about 6'9" too.
Yeah, that's some big players.
Now, that's about all I said something about that Luke Smith. He can play that little rover. I have a funny feeling he played with Chelsea a few years ago, but someone said he didn't. But no, it left foot.
Looked to me.
I reckon he kicked a 60-metre goal from.
Wow.
And can play. But there wasn't too many high because it was a pretty full-on, hard game.
Alright, so Chelsea's got the bye this week, so Chelsea will not be playing, or they've already played their round 2 game. So what will you be doing this weekend?
We just checked up on the footy fix. I was thinking about going down and look at the game next Saturday, but there's a game on Friday. This has got to be the first time a Good Friday game in the NPL ever happened.
Yeah.
Bon Beach and EDS, get down and watch. It'll be the grand final replay.
Yeah.
Bon Beach would love to fix it up, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because they were 8 goals in front and got beat in the grand
So
final.
that'd be just down the road here, so you'll pop down and you'll do the full report on the game.
Yeah, well.
For next Monday.
It'll be a top game.
Be a top game. Okay, so any Cheerios, Barry?
Oh, there's always Cheerios. My lady friends up in the Philippines, Annie and Loida and Joe Van. Joe Van's just nearly walking too. He's
back. He's been healed.
He's saying a lot of prayers, and he's little Carla and Mia and little Jack and Jimmy and Ariane. They're all gone down the beach today.
Oh right, beach day.
Beach day. Having a big family. They always eat all the time. When they celebrate, they eat. Eat more. But they'll have a nice day down. Annie, she just sent me a message. Have a nice day down the beach today. Be lovely.
Yeah.
But of course, PH, Sandy, and Carlos and big cheerer Max Pearce and Maxie Pearce and Nos, we call him, ring me up last week. He's going alright. He's a timekeeper at the Cranbourne racetrack. He clocks all the racehorses. Cheerio, Nos. Look after yourself.
Precision timekeeper.
Well, he times the horses.
Very good.
And that's about all we got there for today.
And that's goodbye from me.
Bye bye.
Just man on, okay? They're the ones doing the damage, right? So make sure we lock on them, we'll make sure we're agreeing on the time, okay? Right, up forward we've got Smith, Jace Clark, Curtis Bywater, Hutto, you just about with it for us, mate. Let's start looking at okay? Baxter, right, Jackson Arthur, Eddard, and Toddy Gardner, okay? Lockie, Seppa, and Richo on the interchange at the minute, alright? Righto, boys. Tell us what we need to do. We've got to get our hands on it first and stop it, just don't we? No, we don't have to worry about putting on space during the foot, we just get our hands on the foot first. We're winning the tap out, and the next position is the second position, okay? So just crack it, we've got to have a crack. Alright, get your hands on the footy, alright? Right, the pressure, we have to lift again, it's hard around about 5 in the quarter, so we've got it, we've done the work, guys. You can't might be pre-season, we've done the work, this is the time, this is the okay? That was a really good quarter, mate, with that pressure. The thing is that we asked you to put a few blocks on and start going hard the ball carrier, exactly what you give us, mate, that's what we want, okay? So, lift again, alright? Boys, we're just overusing the footy around the ground a little bit, don't you reckon? Alright, just, we've got to hold the footy where we just get it forward, alright, we just tend to give that handball in there, next minute they're all over us. So, fellas, once we get the cool, let's just get it forward, okay? And then let the drop of ballers do the work, alright? A couple of times, boys, we just got caught up, we got 6-7 goals up, and we all just got forward of the footy again, okay? It's really important that you maintain your structures, okay? You get forward of the footy, you're out of the contest, okay? If everyone's up in the forward line and we're across the half-back line, and it goes there across the half-back line, they go this way, they're an outnumber going back the other way, aren't they? We don't need everyone in there. Not everyone's going to kick a goal, okay? So make sure when it goes in, you get back, you lock it in, and you keep it until we score, alright? Right, fellas, the key to this quarter, like I said before, is just going to be getting it out of the middle, isn't it? Okay, let's just win it out of the middle. All right? Once again, let's lock it down, okay? Boys, when the ball goes forward, don't push up the ground too far that we lose our forward structure as well, okay? Make sure we've always got someone to kick to. Make sure into the breeze we run and carry by foot, okay? Be careful with your possessions. Get your starting points right. Boys, one quarter till we get it right.
We're ready, boys! This is what a win feels like, boys! We're done! Just go for a 40. Fucking legs off! Fuck yeah!